going on YouTube? These videos kind of like a video response. YouTube doesn't have video responses anymore, but this is my response anyways to Drifter's video. And I was thinking about making this ready because he mentioned pro gamers, and I just want to say what my view was on pro gamers. Uh, to me, like pro gaming is to me something. It's a co-commentary. Cats in here. Oh, you need a cat to be a pro gamer, first of all. People like cats and stuff. And it seems people are good at games of cats. Yes, yes. Although, how do you know the cat is not playing? That is a question. Uh, yeah, he said, I don't know what he said in his video, but the fact that he even called them pro players, to me, makes it seem like, in the game he was talking about, them being in was Call of Duty, which, I mean, like, how do you define being good in Call of Duty? There's kids who just get really excited when they lose games because they got like 100+ kills. And it's like, okay, in the objective modes, obviously. And that's not always good to win in Call of Duty, which is weird because that's how it should be. I don't know why it's that way, but I mean, Call of Duty's obsessed with your kill death ratio. It shows it at the end of the game, even when you lost. You know, they say like captures and stuff too, but that's not first. It's your kills first, then your deaths, and then all the other crap. If anyone cares about that, the way it's set up, they don't care about objectives. They kind of show it and like whatever, but if you're capturing, it's like you're not. All you do is follow the objective marker, and that's it. And you can even spawn by it, especially if you get spawn killed, which definitely isn't good. So, one thing I just want to mention though, that no one's probably said or anything, is a community I was in, still am, still pretty active. I don't, they don't die like people think they do, but, uh, yeah, the way that it measured being good was there's no multiplayer, which is good because it's so easy to have bad people on your team. It's just single player, and I feel like that's what Call of Duty should be, is like single player bots and how well someone plays against them. Because people think like, oh, the bots are easy, or like how you play against a ton of bots yourself. And like, what about your bot team is good too, you know? And so it's like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But to me, like being good is just playing with bots and winning. It's not getting tons of kills because if you get tons of kills, the other team sucks. You know, and so just winning isn't like pro in any way. I mean, someone has to win, but I mean, I guess you can't be pro solo then. You have to have some kind of team or something, and you know, I don't really know. Biggest point I wanted to get out was that people who are actually good at games they're not known. They don't have the coolest username like FaZe or like Optic or whatever. And it's just like a marketing ploy thing, and they shouldn't be called pro gamers in any way. I mean, people who do just like, they sort of word reflexes, like people with good reflexes and stuff, and it's not just like, oh, which team doesn't have like the coolest name or no fat kids, because that's not a good stereotype. And they have to look cool and original and social when the best players would be like dumb as hell, non-social as hell. And why does that matter? They're good. That's not what, like, goodness isn't defined. I mean, like, oh, I'm cool with colored hair and everything. So I think teams like that should stop being called pro gamers. They should be called sponsored players. And even then, like that has a connotation to me as being good, but definitely not professional. You can be sponsored, and it's kind of like a mini professional. Okay, you stand out, but it's not like that much skill, I guess. So I guess sponsors is like lucky people who are kind of like whatever good. I don't even know, but they should stop being called pro gamers. Maybe if you want to shorten it, go to just say like the sponsored or the sponsored players. I don't know how to shorten that really, but yeah, the best guy out there is like there's some guy in the rock band community that's the rhythm game, and he can do like all this crazy stuff because he uses real drums, and that's like the best drums. It turned out, there's ions that were expensive. It was like buying all the weapon camos in COD. It's like they were that expensive, and those were decent, but they didn't end up being the best drums. And now, and this guy, anyways, got like these crazy achievements, but he has like a weird username. He has like no subs. He's unknown. Like, other than just posting and being good and open in that sense, only known enough to post and stuff. And it's like that's the best players, or not people who just have cool names and everything. So that was my main point. I don't know what to talk about playing with bots or whatever, but I mean, it's really hard measure skill in Call of Duty. Unless you're playing on a team, and people say teams, and then whoever wins teams, and it's like, yeah, but you have to have like tons and tons of teams, and like I don't even know. It would have to be like an objective, so with good spawns or something, or if someone does get spawn trapped, here's another thing. I think these do spawn trapping and spawn killing. If people get spawn traps enough, like just end the game immediately. That's like what the nuke was in Modern Warfare 2. Was like, okay, someone's playing too well, just end the game immediately. And then Modern Warfare 3, we saw people who were just weird camp in Moabs, don't win, and yeah, it's like, yay, I'm cool anyways. And it's like, they should just, be able to look at their own themselves and be like, yeah, the spawns suck. If people can exploit well enough, then just there you go. That's the point of the game. It's like tug of war. You knock someone off the other side or like pull them into like a hole or something. It's not like those people still have a chance of winning. It's just like that. It's like just if you can't fix spawns, which is a central part of the game. One network even called respawn. It's like, okay, like shittier respawns maybe. Just work to end your game. And then maybe even I don't know, name the game after it, but that'd be like cause every game mode has pretty bad spawns, but you know, I don't know, no. That's pretty much it. I don't know what this guy's video is about like pro gaming stuff, how to be a pro gamer. It's like you don't. My idea, another thing I'm gonna say is be a pro gamer. You have to like play a variety of games, not just one game. Because he said like they play the same game for this amount of time. And it's like, yeah, I played COD for a while too, and I'm better at it. I'm probably better like playing other games, making connections with them in this game, than just doing the same crap over and over again. It doesn't help you or anything. So yeah, any pro gamers just play different games, be good at those different games, be good at just random stuff in life. I don't think anyone should be like, oh, I'm bad games, but I'm good at this thing. It's like, no, it means you don't like games, and I don't know, like there's stuff I'm not good at, and whatever, but, maybe I could be, I don't know, but games just seem like, they're always fun most of the time, so I don't really get if you don't play them and you're like, oh man, it can't be good because blah. I'm just like, okay, uh, like I don't even know because that's not me to not be good games or anything. Understand. I mean, I know I'm not understanding them a lot, but just to be like smart one thing, but then like you can't understand the game and yet you're not good. It's like, okay, I don't really get. But the thing I like most about rhythm games, those first-person shooters, is when you play the rhythm games a lot, you do get better at them by playing them a lot, and you do crazy, amazing things with in them. And that's nothing I can do in Call of Duty. I mean, maybe like get used to like the KSG shotgun or something, or but that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's my video about view on pro gamers. Let me know what you think of them, if you agree, disagree, whatnot, or just do nothing. And that's it.